This is an urgent announcement for all participating duelists. There have been several reported incidents of card robberies occurring in various parts of the city. We ask that you be careful. Reports indicate that members of the Ghouls are hidden among passers-by. We ask that you exercise extreme caution when moving from area to area. A package containing rare cards will be awarded to anyone cooperating in the arrest of these culprits. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. I have managed to finally trigger the Ghouls event, which means that we can proceed to do things that will eventually trigger the one thing in this game that can be considered a plotty bit. The way Ghouls work is that they are hidden among the ranks of these random passengers. If I talk to them, sometimes I will get a regular passenger, as I have now. Oh, and I should probably make a point of order that we have changed back to English language. The reasons for this are twofold. Reason 1, I'm done with all Spanish exams. Reason 2, I have pretty much done that joke to death now. We're not going to get anything better than Monday Larvass anyway. Come on. I'm trying to get a Ghoul, and you're just giving me... Ooh, Shadow Spell. Shadow Spell's quite good. Except... Okay, one more go. Here we go! Hehehe. Leave one of your rare cards behind, should you choose to resist. Face the power of the Ghouls. Duel against my ultimate deck. Should I lose? Should I lose? No, should you lose? It will cost you one of your rare cards. This is Rare Hunter. He's named very imaginatively. He's also, in a way, one of the easier ones to deal with, but also in a way one of the harder ones to deal with. Let's see, I get good things. Oh, I pulled Pot of Greed off screen, so that's in the deck now. It's pretty good. Let's see, I'm gonna start by summoning Dragon Zombie. Setting Trap Hole, and setting Negate Attack. Rare Hunter uses an Exodia deck, and by an Exodia deck I mean most of his deck revolves around searching out things that will search out things that will get Exodia bits into his hand. He's not quite stupid enough to say attack you directly with Sangan in order to trigger an Exodia bit, but trust me, if I attack him right now, an Exodia bit will come. Let's see, let's put Catapult Turtle to the grave, and Giant Soldier of Stone, and then use Monster Reborn to bring back Catapult Turtle. Now, summon Crazy Fish. I don't think that trap card is anything bad. No, it'll be Jar of Greed, I think. Right. And now I know he's got one guaranteed Exodia bit. Complete my turn, and he goes for Mystic Tomato. It's like Giant Rat, but for dark monsters. It's nothing special. And Scoundrel, Mystical Space Typhoon. Actually, if it was Jar of Greed, he'd have played it by now. Let's see what it actually was. Appropriate. Ah, okay. That's a fairly decent card for him to have, actually. Right, let's summon the Giant Soldier of Stone. He's going to summon Witch of the Black Forest as a result of me destroying his tomato. Oh, no. Oh, right, yeah, because Sangan is semi-limited in the time frame this game is set in. Right. Okay. And now he has 2 Exodia bits and quite a big hand. That scares me. Unfortunately, we don't quite have... Do we actually? 8, 16, 22... No. One more turn, and then we should have enough to be able to finish him with Catapult Turtle's effect. I am... Ooh. I am so scared that he's going to draw something bad. Right. let's play Graceful Dice. And not... I had to cancel a previous session because I did actually manage to trigger the Graceful Dice glitch. Thankfully, I don't seem to have triggered it there. Actually, 1,000, 2,000... No, not quite yet. Right. Let's take apart his... Ooh, Call of the... Wait, what? That's a weird card for him to get. Oh, it doesn't matter. This actually makes our job... Well, it was going to make our job easier, and then he did that. End turn. Right. That's not really helped me much at all. Let's set Skelengel. Attack Ogre of the Black Shad. Honestly, at this point... Ooh. You know what? No. I'm not letting you get away with that. Negate attack. I shall now finish you without actually bothering to attack. I think. 12, 15... No, I am going to attack once. I'm going to use Summon Skull to attack Necro Lancer the Time Lord. Get back to your blue box. Proceed to main phase 2 and offer up Summon Skull. Activate Catapult Turtle again, offer up Dragon Zombie, and we have won. We have defeated Rare Hunter. Me lose my ultimate deck? No, forgive me, Master Merrick. Anyway, for our efforts, we receive a deck, well, not a deck, but a pack filled with good stuff. We get Exodia the Forbidden One. We get Barrel Dragon, one of my personal favourite cards in the entire game. We get Red Eyes Black Dragon, we get Blue Eyes White Dragon, and we get the Magician of Black Chaos. Rare Hunter, however, doesn't get arrested, so either the tip scheme really rewards you for pitiful information, or they're just really paper-thin prisons in Battle City. Either way, I'm certainly not going to say no to that, given that we have both Black Skull Dragon and Meteor Black Dragon in our trunk. So I'm going to go and I'm going to modify my deck, and then we're going to go and see if we can't find another one. So, funny story. I had a terrible run of bad luck after I fought that first ghoul, and I never found another one. And I took so long talking to passengers that the event expired, so I've had to wait for it to come round again and start fresh. Plus side, I have got to improve my deck again. Downside, I have been experimenting with save states. It is completely up to chance. And, ooh, that was a Merrick reference. And I blew Target Week because I have not been focusing on freaking Target Week. Right, come on, be a ghoul. Thank you. If you wish to avoid pain, leave behind a rare card. We are Lumis and Umbra. There's no way you can defeat our combined powers. Yes, it takes two of us to operate a single dueling deck. Don't ask, we're a bit thick. Right, here we go. Lumis and Umbra. They play a sort of mask deck. A lot of cards from Labyrinth of Nightmare, all this sort of Mask of Weakness, Mask of Restrict, that sort of thing. Our starting hand, Magician of Faith, MST, Dark Hole, Crawling Dragon number 2, Polymerization, and Shadow Spell. Let's start with... Actually, because I know they're going to set a bunch of cards, let's set Magician of Faith. And no, I don't want to activate Mystical Space Typhoon on my own card game. Thank you very much. And they have summoned, oh god, they've summoned Slate Warrior. Slate Warrior is one of those annoying effect monsters that has a good effect regardless of which position you play it in. If you play it face up, it's a 1900 attack beat stick, and whatever kills it has its attack and defense reduced permanently by 500 points. It also has a flip effect that increases its own attack and defense by 500 points. It's just fun like that. However, I really don't want to be dealing with it right now. Indeed, I don't really have much of a way of dealing with it, apart from hitting it with Crawling Dragon number 2, so... Sure, why not? Let's summon Crawling Dragon number 2 into the battle phase, and attack Slate Warrior, knowing full well this is going to bite me in the arse later. On the plus side, I do have Trap Holes, so I'm good for at least a turn. No, I don't want to destroy my own Trap Hole game, why don't you understand? Right, draw, standby, main 1, summons Force Raider. See, this is the point where every rare hunter starts playing 1900 attack level 4s at the wazoo at a time when you're really not prepared to deal with it. It's fun. And Magician of Faith is still completely useless to me. Let's just attack with our weakened Crawling Dragon number 2 and do a little bit of damage. And watch as he inevitably summons another Slate Warrior or Vorse Raider next round. Which one's it going to be? Answer Vorse Raider. Seriously, they love Vorse Raider. I don't know what it is about the raiding and the Vorse, but it just inspires something in people. Anyway, we're going to Kunai. The secondary effect of Kunai with Chain in this game seems to activate as and when it pleases, as opposed to any real structure. And, of course, we get Dragon Zombie now. Right, let's play MST on whatever the hell that is. It was Magic Cylinder. Good choice. That would have negated our attack and bounced our damage right back at us. Screw it. Let's flip Magician of Faith up now and pull MST back. Because I'm sure I'm not going to be annoyed by the "you have changed wind direction, would you like to activate a thing?" that such cards often spawn. Right, destroy Vorse Raider, attack directly with Magician of Faith, and finally, attack directly with Dragon Zombie. Now, in their turn, they will summon their third Vorse Raider, and then the turn after that, their fourth Vorse... No, they don't have 4 Vorse Raiders, this game isn't that cruel, but seriously, how do you have 3 Vorse Raiders in your hand? What sort of crazy-ass odds do you need to pull that off? Answer too crazy ass for my liking. Draw. And it is a useless thing. It's not really worth my while to play Dark Hole yet, so let's just change both of my cards to defense position and wrap up there. And you... Ooh, you set something. Doesn't really matter what you do, because I'm still going to be wanting to Dark Hole. If... Ooh, actually... No, I do want a Dark Hole. And I have destroyed... Ooh, I've destroyed an effect monster. I have destroyed Magician of Faith. Nicely done. Okay, let's set our Stone Soldier and wrap up. You defend with something else. That just gives me no indication of your plan. Thank you for that. Okay. No, seriously, what is your plan here? I can't tell. Can I have an indication, please? Ooh. 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 Hello, Zoa. Does that mean you run Metal, Zoa? Ooh, actually, that probably means the set card is Magic Jammer. Yeah, I'm inevitably going to play Fisher here, and it is going to be Magic Jammer. Actually, I don't want to risk it, so let's play Giant Grenade. And then play Fisher. Good. Now, let's set Big Eye, because then we can see what the next 5 cards I'm going to pull are and manipulate them accordingly. You set more things. Ooh, Robin Goblin. Robin Goblin is a new thing I've added. It's a continuous trap card that means whenever I deal battle damage to the opponent, they randomly discard a card from their hand. It's pretty nifty. And there's the Magic Jammer I was expecting. Flip Summon. Okay, 7 colored fish, Graceful Charity, D-Spell, Pot of Greed, Summon Skull. Okay, so let's rig it so that I draw Pot of Greed next round. The Graceful Charity is one of the things I draw, and then D-Spell, Summon Skull, and whatever I get after that. Ooh, actually. I'll get Summon Skull, and then I'll be able to fuse a Black Skull Dragon. That is very nice, I want that. For now though, let's take a punt and attack with Big Eye. Ooh, it's Mask of Weakness. Mask of Weakness reduces my attack by 700 points for the round, and whenever Mass Sorcerer inflicts damage, you get to draw a card from your deck. It's a useful little thing. It's not really terribly useful, but it has its uses. And if you build around it, it can be quite nice. Let's activate Roman Goblin anyway. You will attack with Grand Tiki Elder, which I used to believe for years was Grand Tiki Eater, despite the fact that makes no sense at all. Right, Pot of Greed. June. Oh no. Graceful Charity. Dispel Summon Skull. Right. Get rid of one of my red eyes. And get rid of 7-colored fish, or get rid of Dispel. I'm actually going to get rid of 7-colored fish, because at least with Dispel I can see what that's meant to be. And it is. I'm glad I did that. That's Mirror Force. I'm still going to fuse together Black Skull Dragon so that I have something on the field. Don't get me wrong. And I'm still going to summon it in attack mode, I'm just not going to attack. I'm just going to keep it there as a threat. I play Raijeki Herder. Oh no, you haven't. Excellent. Right, Catapult Turtle. Can't do anything with that yet. You are just so much shoring of the defenses. Right, let's defend with Giant Soldier. At the very least, I can turn this into a sort of attrition war if you don't ever flip any of that stuff up. Okay. Better idea. Let's play Monster Reborn on... Oh yeah, Zoa's in here. Zoa's, half of that is 1300, half of that is 1600, so combined that's 2900. I need 46. I'm getting there, I just need enough. Oh. Ooh. And now you're attacking Catapult Turtle. That's great. Then goes my plan to sort of draw this out. Right. Let's switch Black Skull Dragon to defense mode, because Summon Skull still can't touch it, and then attack Summon Skull with Zoa to trigger his Mirror Force. Okay, now all I have to do is change Black Skull Dragon to attack mode, and yes, it is now safe for me to fight. Excellent. I will put Skeleton down so I can start drawing cards again, and I will... Let's get rid of Summon Skull first, because it's the most obviously threatening. Complete turn. You, in turn, draw a card from your deck and add it to your hand, you summon Dragon Human, and flip summon everything. Most of which is just generic normal monsters. Oh, I do so love it when they're like this. What have I drawn? I have drawn... Cool Thing. Right. Summon Giant Rat. And... Oh yeah, there's Amazon in the Seas and all that stuff. Giant Rat does have something to attack. Right, let's get rid of you. Ooh, and Roman Goblin of course activates, so I can now start decimating his hand. Attack Dragon Human. Get rid of that. Ooh, the Masked Beast. Oh, and they have the Masked Beast Ritual Monster. Of course they do. Let's see what you do now. You summon 7-colored fish. Ooh. So I now want to... Oh, Giant Rat is the only thing. Honestly, there isn't really that much Giant Rat does in this deck. I just wanted it for a little bit of deck thinning. You can use it to pull Stone Soldiers and that, but, well, I've got 11 cards left in my beloved deck. I don't really have much I can do in the way of deck thinning. Let's enter the battle phase and attack the weakest thing I can. And this means I will be able to finish you next turn. Excellent stuff. Once I get all this admin out of the way, there we go. Right. No more faffing around. Black Skull Dragon, attack with, seriously, whatever the hell your attack is called. Win. We have now defeated 2 of the 5 ghouls. Well, technically 3 of the 6, but since Lumis and Umbra still count as a single duelist, it is for all effects and purposes 2 of the 5. Also, they've swapped places. Idiot, why can't you handle such an easy job? This is ridiculous. And for our efforts we receive our own magic cylinder, a second copy of Dunamis Dark Witch. I am very, very happy with these. They are going in the deck immediately. And in comparison, these cards will be terrible. Also, something I've found out. Makiyu, the Magical Mist, it may say Left Arm of the Forbidden One on the card, but the effect still definitely works with Summon Skull. They haven't buggered that up. So, if you're running Summon Skull, you can run Makiyu if you want. In fact, it's probably the only thing you want to run Makiyu with, apart from Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, and that's a bit of a pest to get out. Which Dark Magician are you? Ooh, you're Arcana's Dark Magician. Because there are seriously 3 artworks of Dark Magician in this game. And I think this one actually counts as a separate card, so you can have 6 copies of Dark Magician in your deck. The other 2 artworks for some reason count as the same card. But presumably because this was technically a different card in the anime, it's a different card here. So yeah, 6 Dark Magician if you really want that. I don't particularly, but eh. Next time we shall attempt to find the remaining 3 ghouls. Their identities shouldn't surprise you. And we will go ahead and trigger this game's plotty bits. See ya!